again and again as we loop through each season. Oh, we'll wander.
Hey girls, it's Wednesday. I hope that you enjoyed my little day in my life music video. The song is Shortwave Part 1 by Lastufka and Conard. It's one of my favorite songs. I just love the whole album of Erase This, I think it is. So Kelly, I absolutely love that little movie trailer thing that you did. That was hysterical. That math looks crazy hard. I'm not good at math, so I'm highly impressed by your ability to do it. Indra, it was so nice to meet you. That scavenger hunt sounded really fun. When I was in community college, I would have a yearly Halloween party at my house, and we would go out and I'd put together a scavenger hunt where we take a video and we go around town and film each other doing different tasks. And one of the things I did was I looked up historical graves. I actually went down to a museum, told them that I was doing the scavenger hunt, and they helped me find historical graves in the cemetery. Like, actually pulled out a map of the cemetery, told me where these historical graves were, and told me the stories behind the people that were buried there. So that was pretty cool. But one year, when I went to do this scavenger hunt, I had a boy in my group that got bullied. And one of our stops was at the high school, and we had to run up the bleachers, and these guys that bullied him saw him there. And we went from there to the cemetery. Well, it was really dark. I mean, we're traveling with flashlights. And the bullies thought that it would be hysterical to chase us through the cemetery in a dark truck. And the footage on the camera, it looks like something from the Blair Witch Project. It's just us screaming and running, and I ended up having a severe asthma attack because we were so panicked and running so hard. So that was not fun, but whenever I hear scavenger hunts, I think of that. And I totally hope that you had a blast at that Harry Potter camp, Indra. I can't wait to hear what games and stuff that you came up with, because it just sounds like heaven. You mentioned that you had a pin collection, and when I was at Disney, one of the things that I did was pin trading. One of my friends got me into it, so this is my pin collection. So, I probably wouldn't have that many, except for my friend who got me into it gave me a whole bunch of trader pins when she moved away, and so pretty much the majority of those were free for me. Taylor, I can't believe you're gonna get to go to Disney World. That is so exciting. I miss it so much. I think what I miss most is people, but if you want, like, close to when you're going, I can make a video about advice on things to do when you go to Disney World. Beginning of October is really the best time to go, because traditionally there's pretty much no wait during that time because most people don't go. So your family is smart. I wonder if I could work with some of my connections to try and hook you up. Like, maybe have a manager give you a backstage tour of Cali, River Rapids, and Expedition Everest. We'll see. I'll have to ask them about it. But that would be really fun. Oh, it's not that exciting. It's just a room with a bunch of TV screens where we watch the cameras from the ride. But I think that you would enjoy doing something different. I don't know. If you would, then I could see if closer to when it is, talk to my managers and see if we can work something out. And I so miss working at Disney. I did basically from May 2007 to May 2008, I did an internship there. Disney was kind of me being who I am and me doing something that I absolutely loved and making money for it. Which, it's really true what they say, that if you go to work doing something that you love, you're never going to work a day in your life again. It's really true, because I loved it a lot, and I didn't always think of it. I thought of it at work on the really busy days when it was crazy, but most days I thought of it as doing something that I love, and it was very fulfilling. I came back to California after the internship was over because I really wanted to finish college. And I could have stayed at Disney, but I just decided I really wanted a college degree before I did that. So I came back to California and I went to film school for about a year. And for half the time I was at the film school, I was going blind. I didn't know it. I just thought that I was tired and stressed. By the time I finally went to the doctor, it was really bad. Like, my vision had started going out. I was driving, I couldn't drive anymore. Right before I had my first surgery, it was like looking through a black veil. I could barely see. I'm pretty sure that if I had had that surgery even a month later, I'd be blind today. So I'm glad I came back to California. If I hadn't been at UC Davis, then I probably wouldn't have gotten diagnosed. It's a very rare disease, and not a lot of people catch it. I've had symptoms of it since I was at least like 13, and nobody figured out what it was all those years. So I'm gonna go because this is getting really long. I love you guys, and Indra, I will see you tomorrow.